eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Powell again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulldogs' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chapman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn those ways to lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got his man downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down, give up that pass play. Here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stuff.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Houston play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Ball down at the 39-yard line, and he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking for room. It's Pittman. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense makes the stop, and the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern. Quick strike for the air for the score. They strike first to that opening drive of the season to put 9-1 back.
Nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they
point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he surges out to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Off play action. possession. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly at 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's caught. It's Metcalf. Didn't pick up a lot there. Running forward just a few. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you've got to get him on the ground. You've got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. The quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Let's go. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run a good play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive going and give them a first down. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. without scoring. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5. Number 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Mississippi. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, it doesn't get much bigger than a couple of top 5 teams going toe-to-toe. Here's the latest on this gigantic showdown. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll test the right side. Crosses the 40, gets it down to 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing in his pads.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his man. It's Thompson. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
surprise the defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen it.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep him too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he'll just take it in this drive and start at 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've got a first down here to open the period. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass that wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
When you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets offense working.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
To the air, it's Shapin. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Evans. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown, saving tackle at the 17. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Easy. Rides the back on the option to give. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
And he will get home. The quarterback goes down at the 17. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it'll get you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Running back searching for a hole. Quick spin on the run.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the play fake. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. They finally get to it. The ball is there to pick up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the ball, and this time he finds one. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking that field.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. To the air. It's Shapen. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And how about that play by the giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some ballers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The short hands, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose almost enough to finally track down at the 32.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Touchdown, Summerlin! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterbacks got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Now let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 18 over Florida Atlantic. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Shapen. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal and in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get it.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. looking to fire. Got a man. It's Metcalf. The offense will stop the run and use one of its timeouts. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew he was zone, and they executed that move.
This quarterback has been really good today. Been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Looking downfield on first down. Myers to the big foul. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Golden Eagles will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, they get the first down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. So important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
Grab near the marker. It's Shapen. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Dropping back, it's Shapen. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Montgomery. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going touchdown.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the sticks. It's Montgomery. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Golden Eagles have their offense in high gear. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And just a short and safe pass play they pick up a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense running the football?
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to throw again. Snag in the middle. It's Briggs. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. It's over the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. Makes the ground about quite enough for the first down. And a good gain on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This running back has been the only guy who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
Right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just parked it up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
You really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see.
Brings it and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
After that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
With the catch, it's Chester. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run him from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Caught over the middle. It's Chester. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
But I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
The Golden Eagles will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Finds the tight end. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. second down. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally. You got to be in the right place at the right time.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Chapin. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to get points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to mark this one away. They get to him, it's blocked. A huge special teams play. Touchdown, Saturday. Defense cashing them in on that drive.
And you got to get penetration right away on those punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a holy magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Ball State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. Pulls it in on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Mosley. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Chapin. Caught close to the marker, it's Reese. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. That, friends, is a busted play.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it up. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and took it on a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Blue 22! Blue 22!
To the air, it's Braxton. Makes the grab, it's Briggs. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 4. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Some misdirection with the counter. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Montgomery. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
You just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Back to pass, it's Braxton. Grab near the marker, it's Chester. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 for the first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some speed. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Send the tight end in motion. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Here we go.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Get ready.
They'll try to run it in. Fighting his way from every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended to that far.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Well, the Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Back to throw, it's Chapin. Makes the catch, it's Mosley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Thompson. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run now, and they couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the 1st down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on down. It's just a rushing blow at this point in the game. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up 3, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution and a touchdown.
And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it and keep getting those stats.
The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles are marching down the field.
Let's go.
To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, 3rd and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Syracuse is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Orange on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Trey Orton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again there on 4th down. They obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing, having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think just some of the offense talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Gives it on the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Pass for 20. Inside. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Game 1, you want to come out with drives like that. You got to score a bunch of points.
for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Turns it on at midfield. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Power football with the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. That pass not close. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee.